Hello and welcome to today's problem solving session. In this video, we will dive into an interesting problem where we count prefix and suffix pairs in a list of strings. So let's get started. Imagine you have an array of words. Your task is to find how many pairs of words exist where one word is both a prefix and a suffix of another word in the array. Here's the problem statement. We are given a list of strings or words. The goal is to count how many pairs of words satisfy the condition that one word is a prefix and also a suffix of another word in the list. In other words, for two words at indices I and j, we want to check if the word at I is both the beginning and end of the word j. We can solve this by defining a function, say is prefix and suffix. This function will check if one word is both a prefix and a suffix of another. If both conditions are true, it returns true, otherwise false. Let's look at an example. Suppose we have the array of words A, ABA, ABA, BA, AA. Now we need to find how many pairs satisfy the condition. The valid pairs are A is a suffix and prefix of ABA. A is a prefix and suffix of ABA, BA. A is a prefix and suffix of AA, and ABA is a prefix and suffix of ABA, AB. Okay. That gives us four valid pairs. Let's move on to another example. In this case, we have the words PA, PA, MA, MA. Here, the valid pairs are PA, as PA is a prefix and suffix of PA, and MA is a prefix and suffix of MA. So the output is two valid pairs. In the third example, the list contains just two words, AB, and AB. In this case, there are no valid pairs, so the output is 0. Let's not forget about the constraints. The length of the array can range from 1 to 50, and the length of each word can range from 1 to 10. Additionally, all words contain only lowercase English letters. Now that we understand the problem, let's think about the approach. We initialize a counter, then we will loop through all pairs of words in the list. For each pair, we will check if the first word is a prefix and a suffix of the second word. If both conditions are satisfied, we will increment our counter. At the end, we simply return the final count. Here's the code to implement the solution. First, we defined a class called solution, and within that class, we define a method count prefix suffix pairs. Inside this method, we use two nested loops to go through all pairs of words. For each pair, we use the find and rfind methods to check if if the first word is a prefix and a suffix of the second word. Notice how we use find to check if a word is a prefix and rfind to check if it's a suffix. If both checks are true, we increment our counter. Finally, we return the counter, which gives us the number of valid pairs. Let's take a moment to explain these key functions. The find solution is used to check if the first word appears at the start of the second word. The rfind function checks if the word appears at the end. Together, they allow us to determine if one word is both a prefix and a suffix of another. Now let's talk about the time and space complexity. The time complexity is n squared times m, where n is the number of words in the list and m is the length of the longest word. This is because we are checking all pairs of words, and for each pair we are performing string operations. As for space, the complexity is constant since we are not using any extra space beyond the variables. To summarize, we solve this problem by iterating through all pairs of words using string functions to check prefix and suffix conditions, counting the valid pairs and returning the final count. And that's a wrap up. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I will be happy to help.